Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of the Ride On Network. My name is Eric and today I'm going to show you how to relive one of your favorite routes using Strava, the Wahoo Element Bolt and a smart trainer. The great thing about today's technology is that with the use of smart trainers and cycling computers, that you can actually upload routes that you have ridden in the past and relive them indoors. Basically, it uses GPX coordinates from your ride file, and when you upload it to your cycling computer that is able to control your smart trainer, it will exactly simulate the feel of the road. So when the road goes up, you will get more resistance. If the road goes down, you will have less resistance on the smart trainer. So this is a great way to see if you rode a certain route like several years ago and you haven't done it for a while because it's not right outside your door. You can actually see if your training has made you stronger and you can compare your results. So where do we start? Well, first of all, we need to make sure that we have a route in Strava that we can later on sync up with our Wahoo Element Bolt cycling computer, because that's ultimately what's going to control the ride experience through the smart trainer. As you can see, I'm already logged into Strava here. When I go to my dashboards and I select my routes, I'm going to see all the routes that I made over the past. And today I'm going to relive my Alpe d'Huez climb that I did in 2010 and see if we can improve our time a little bit from back then, which was 1 hour and 13 minutes. So we got the route and now we need to sync it up with our Wahoo Element cycling computer. We can do it two ways. We can use the phone app or we can do it directly from the Element. I'm going to use the phone here because it's going to be more visible for you guys to see how Strava syncs up routes with the app and ultimately the Wahoo Element cycling computer. So we're going to open up the Wahoo Element app. And the first thing that you will see is that it's searching for the Wahoo Element. And when it's synced up, we want to choose a route. And we want to make sure that when you click on sync from the web, that your Strava app is selected, because that's where we created the route. As you can see, there's other apps that you can do the same thing with, but we'll be focusing here on syncing up from Strava. So let's go back and you can see that the Relive 2010 Alpe d'Huez app has been synced. And that's really all that we need to see at the moment, because the next time when we get on the bike and we look at the Wahoo Element cycling computer itself, we'll see that that route now is selectable and we can start riding. We'll come back to that later, but for now this is how you make sure that your route gets synced with the Wahoo Element cycling computer through the app. Okay, we mounted the head unit on the bicycle, and the last thing that we have to do before we can start riding is load the route into the computer. The way you do that is from the main screen, you page to the route screen. On the left side here, you click on route, and then on the side of the computer, you can page down to the Relive Alpe d'Huez ride that we're going to ride today. The last thing is to select. And as you can see, we're now ready to start the route. So let's get on our cycling kit and ride the Alpe d'Huez. Okay, so we completed the ride, and I have to admit it's very realistic. From what I remember in 2010, I know that's a long time ago, but I also ride the Alpe du Zwift, which is also based upon the GPX coordinates of the Alpe d'Huez, and it's very comparable. Even the time, even was slightly faster than what my best time on Zwift is, but I think the simulation is very good. So in summary, I know I started out this video by wanting to relive a route, the Alpe d'Huez that I did in 2010. But even more so if you are planning on a ride and you want to experience how tough a certain climb might be, this is a great feature. And really all you need to have a smart trainer, so it can be controlled by the route feature. You need to have a GPX file. I recommend using Strava. I think most riders use Strava, and it's very easy to find somebody else's route, create your own route from that, and then maybe even narrow down the segment that you really want to train for. And finally, I hope this video gave you a good idea on how to use the route simulation feature with a smart trainer. If you like more of these topics on the Ride On Network, please leave your comment with this video, like it, and subscribe to our channel. And as always, ride on.